I don't, to be honest. If they want to bring in more people, I feel like they should make it kind of welcoming with the first DLC. To be honest, Unity is already fairly hard game, so making the first DLC welcoming feels like a smart move. Filled up with buffs, trust me. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Like, how would you? So them making an easy DLC character is them? I don't understand. Wouldn't that be up to the community at the end of the day, not the company? I think right now, what is the best move that everybody can contribute to is to hype up the DLC. Because again, I feel like a lot of people think that Under Night is in a state where it's not like playable. And with the trailer dropping, we can ride this momentum, and now people are actually going to be curious about the game. So if you have like a guide that you want to make for your specific character, if you have something you want to teach beginners or people that actually want to learn the game, now would be the best time to do that shit. Before fucking this character comes out. Because we got Evo to look at, the new characters dropping, and when someone actually wants to look up the game, there's no content to where they can satisfy their curiosity. So for anybody that has a PC and understands Under Night in a deep level, make content for it. Even if your content is like extremely small, like a TikTok or a short, make that shit. Don't rely on French bread to do all the heavy lifting. To me, that doesn't make sense. Especially with how silent that company be sometimes. To answer your first question, I think her making the new character simple is not gonna really change much because people still won't understand what they need to do within the game. Her being easy is not really gonna change that fact. That's why I'm saying the best thing that everybody can do now is to ride this momentum, because the PC port, what French Bread was doing with the trailers with the new characters like Saryugi, Kuwans, and Kaguya, they were basically going up because now players are getting interested in the game. Because of the PC port, it went like down, and that happened 6 months ago. So literally start making guides and shit now, so when she actually drops, there's information that players can go about learning the game. T-port was was something. Yeah, it was sad to experience, bro. But that was like 6 months ago. And it's kind of sad that because of that one fucking error that we were set back. Like, it's sad to really talk about because, bro, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, Uni 2 was like a fucking, like a layup to LeBron James, and LeBron James for some reason jumped on top of the rim, bust his fucking elbow, and fell flat on his ass. That's what it felt like. Like you had an easy layup and you done flopped on that shit for whatever reason. Oh shit, we got rollback. Oh shit, the game has modern features. Oh shit, French Bread changed the system mechanics to where it can appeal or at least help new beginners. Oh, the game don't work day one. Tekken 7's out this week too? Fuck Uni. Imagine. The reason Uni isn't getting much attention is there are a ton of new games lately, and Strive is going strong too. I agree and disagree. I think there's multiple reasons. Bro, y'all hear me say this shit all the time. I just think that Uni lacks like communication overall. With those games, like, bro, I say this shit all the time. Like, Tekken blew up because people actually understood how to play Tekken. If it wasn't for people that actually like had passion for the game and made content for it, Tekken wouldn't have the sales that it has today. It's like a golden age of fighting games now. Yeah, that I agree with 100%. Well, if it's the golden age of fighting games, I feel like every fighting game should be at its peak. Because these fighting games all follow the same formula. Literally. Guilty Gear Strive has high damage. Under Nine Birth has high damage. Tekken has high damage. Like, it's literally following the same format. And these are all, like, old running games. Or old, like, legacy games. Like, yeah, it's not the only reason. Like, I get mad when people say, oh, Uni, like, it makes sense why Under Night, how do I say, like, Under Night has a niche audience, it's always going to be a Discord fire. Like, that shit pisses me off. I'm like, bro, why are y'all setting the game to such a low standard? That shit don't make sense to me. Because if you apply that same mindset to every single fighting game that's on the market, it wouldn't be as big as it is now. You could definitely do better, you're right. What specific niche? I mean, it doesn't help. This is probably the worst version of Uni. You gotta elaborate on that. Why? How is it the worst version of Uni? Most players would say this is the best version of Uni. It's only like one balance patch away from being one of the best games to come out. That's why people are so laser focused on the patch in August. Because all they really have to do is just change the damage. Launch window was not a good time though. I mean, yeah, that's understandable, but bro, that was like 6 months ago. There's no reason for us to keep like taking out that, you know, talking about it. Like, I don't think it happened in January, we're in July, so it's like no reason. We gotta think of things we can do to push the game forward. If we keep saying, oh, Under Nine Birth had a shitty launch, how the fuck are we ever gonna improve the game? It was an unfortunate event that happened. We got past it. And we're playing the game now. Most players are not saying this is the best version. That's all. Well, other players are saying it is. My honest opinion, I think it's arguably can be the best version if they just get rid of the damage. I think the damage is the only thing that makes this game like annoying as fuck to play, especially with a lot of the characters that have a lot of like new addition to the moves like Hyde, Yuzu, Londreki and shit like that. I feel like if you just tone down the damage, the game is perfect. There's nothing realistically you can change about this game other than quality of life changes. I feel like we're shitting on Uni a little too much now. I mean, I think that's a good thing because French Bread is now aware of what needs to happen. So shit on the game if it means it can improve. Look at Guilty Gear Strive. A lot of high level players are shitting on Guilty Gear. They're only talking negative because they want to see the game do better. Which to me makes sense. If you don't like something, be vocal about it. Why are you gonna stay silent and leave your hopes or leave your fate to the developers? To me, that don't make sense. Yeah, it makes more sense to spread the word than fixate on a launch. You're 100% correct. Yeah, like, bro, my main issue with the Uni community, if I'm being honest with y'all, is like, bro, we're too silent, man. Like, if we really love this game and we want to see this game do better, you gotta talk about the bullshit. It doesn't make sense for you to like, especially when you aim at high level play, you should just say, you know what, this is something I don't like. I would like to see this change or altered slightly. There's nothing wrong with voicing your opinion, even if you're not a high level player. You don't have to be high level to be like, yo, this shit is dumb. Like, change it. If you don't like getting two-shot by Hyde, you don't need to have in-depth game knowledge to know that that shit is fucking dumb. In my honest opinion. And that's why I tell y'all, We are legit a month away from this game getting a balance patch. So if there's something you don't like about Uni, be vocal about it now. Don't wait and have your hopes for French bread, because we don't know how this game came to be in terms of how they were going to develop it. No one who in here said, yo, we need more damage in Undying Birth? Who fucking said that? Anybody in here said we needed more damage in Undying Birth? Raise your hand, because I know I did it. All we asked for was rollback. Where did the damage shit come from? And that's my honest opinion. Everyone asked for one thing, which was rollback. We got rollback, great, but bro, this you don't need to be like Stride in this point. But y'all don't know how fucking lucky y'all are. Like, weirdly enough, this is the easiest Undying Birth game to get into, because if you start out with late, bro, there was no guides, there was no frame data, there was barely any combos, no mission mode. Bro, you legit had to learn the game through fighting other niggas that actually knew how to play and steal they shit. Bro, Clear had no frame data. You didn't even know what the fuck was plus or what was minus. You actually had to just experience the game how it was. Same thing with ST, same thing with late. Y'all niggas are lucky. Y'all don't even know. Just like, people gotta understand that. I don't think this is talked about a lot too. Like, people gotta understand, in order for you to really get good at a fighting game, you constantly gotta get your ass kicked. You constantly have to get your ass kicked. Like, you don't even know. And even me, I'm not good at it. I don't even consider myself good at a fighting game. When I go into my friends, when I go into Discord with my homies, they're like, oh my god, the god of fighting games is here. And I'm like, bro, don't even put me in that category, because I ain't shit. There's a lot of people that can smoke me. I just play to be a better fighting game player. I don't play to have my ego on a, like, you feel me? I don't play to be the next Sonic Fox. They are in every level of play. I know I keep telling them. Yeah, a lot of learning is the school of hard knocks. Yeah, like, you, bro, you literally gotta get your, like, I'm pretty sure everybody that loves fighting games, or anyone that's really good at a fighting game, experience what this Yuzu experiencing right now. Getting your fucking ass kicked. And this happens at every level of play, where you have to either learn a matchup, or there's something that you're confused about. You have to put yourself through the gulag. And I think reassuring the person that you're trying to teach is that, yo, I was just like you when I started out. This is completely fine. Don't be discouraged. It's all about you having a positive mindset, and people don't talk about that as much as they should. Oh my god, bro. What is this?